Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel quite a bit. What's going to help us today is this storm pulling away from the region after some really impressive rainfall and snowfall throughout the region. Very heavy rainfall along the coast and over much of the I-95 corridor with wind gusts pushing as high as the upper 60s. We're talking about wind gusts around 68, 69 miles per hour, pushing towards 70, 75 miles per hour towards Block Island. So that wind forecast certainly verified along the coast. And then the heavy rainfall, especially along the coast, around over 2 inches of rain just to the west of there. Half an inch to an inch and a half of rain was found. And then over the northern interior, as forecasted, anywhere from 6 to 12 inches over your highest elevations, and then less so as you went lower in the elevation. So certainly this forecast panned out, unfortunately, nicely. I mean, you don't want to see dangerous conditions, but at least everyone was well prepared. Temperatures this morning range from the mid to upper 30s over the northern interior. Those temperatures will continue to rise above freezing, and that's going to allow our snowfall to melt at a steady pace by this afternoon. Lower to mid 40s around the New York City metro and upper 30s to low 40s in the Philadelphia metro as colder air is trying to rush in. Those winds are now from the west around 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusts at times up to 40 miles per hour. On the radar, you can see our storm pulling away. This is one last intense band. It's what we call a deformation zone. And this is some impressive lifting associated with it, with snowfall rates of about 1 to 2 inches per hour over northeastern Pennsylvania and heading up towards the Catskills. This will continue to lift up towards New England as our low pressure system heads towards the Gulf of Maine and then heads out into the Atlantic. In the meantime, behind this low pressure system, we'll get a few troughs signaling on through, producing the threat for scattered cloud cover and an isolated shower here and there. But if you're going to the Mets doubleheader game this afternoon, I think at 3:10, then from that point on, it'll be dry. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. Should be pretty nice weather conditions. Take a look at the visible satellite picture. And remember what I said about the deformation zone and very heavy precipitation? Well, you have this strong lifting here, which you can see really nicely here. So this kind of ridges right here, okay? So you have this strong lifting here. So the opposite of that would be strong sinking air, which is right here in the Delaware River Valley and around the Delmarva Peninsula. So as this lifts north, we'll have skies initially completely clear out because of the strong sinking air here behind this strong band. And then we'll have scattered cloud cover as the colder air rushes in behind it, and that will support windy conditions for the rest of the day. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see our storm pulling away. You can still see that band made out right here, sinking air coming behind it, and then for the next couple of days, we'll have tranquil weather conditions until we set up a pretty impressive backdoor cold front for this upcoming weekend. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, look for scattered cloud cover with an isolated shower or two. Temperatures will rise into the lower 40s over the interior and lower 50s along the coast. For tonight into tomorrow morning, look for scattered cloud cover, winds subsiding, lows in the upper 20s over the interior to the upper 30s along the coast. For tomorrow afternoon, look for clear skies with high pressure and control. Temperatures will rebound into the mid 40s over the interior to the upper 50s along the coast. On Thursday, high pressure will exit. Look for increasing cloud cover with a cold front approaching by evening with a few isolated showers, not really going to be producing much in the way of rainfall. Look for temperatures on Thursday to range from the mid 30s over the interior to the upper 30s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the upper 50s over the interior to the mid 60s in the Delaware River Valley. Right along the coast, look for upper 50s to lower 60s. Now, here's where things get pretty interesting. On Friday, that front stalls out over the region, and high pressure over Quebec starts to build south. And so you get this frontal boundary stalled out here, and that's going to support clear skies to scattered cloud cover, and temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 40s for lows and high temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 50s in the New York City metro, upper 50s to lower 60s over the interior, and mid 60s to lower 70s in the Delaware River Valley. Sounds familiar, right? That sounds like a backdoor cold front setting up. And it will set up even more so on Saturday with a nice easterly wind taking control, driving that maritime air mass all the way back to about Virginia and western Pennsylvania. So the region will have more uniform temperatures. Look for low temperatures ranging from the mid-30s over the interior to the mid-40s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the upper 50s to lower 60s on the immediate coast, lower to mid-60s away from the coast. On Sunday, we basically set up about 20-degree thermal gradient setting up over the region. High pressure will be in control as it builds south from New England, with our stationary front basically bisecting New Jersey and northeastern Pennsylvania, so right about here. No real precipitation is expected. I can't rule out an isolated shower, but for the most part, we're looking at scattered cloud cover. Temperatures on Sunday will range from the mid to upper 40s for lows. High temperatures will range from the mid-50s to lower 60s around Connecticut and Long Island, lower to mid-60s on the immediate coast, and upper 60s to mid-70s everywhere else. And there's a potential here, if we get enough sunshine, that we could actually push our temperatures to the upper 70s on southwest New Jersey, maybe extreme southeastern Pennsylvania to the south of Philadelphia. So it's right around here, we're definitely going to be in the mid-80s. So some of those temperatures could push into extreme southern portions of the Philadelphia metro. So you could be talking about lower 80s to the south of Philadelphia and upper 40s on the east end of Long Island. That is what you call a thermal gradient. On Monday, that backdoor cold front will start to give way with still isolated showers a threat. Look for low temperatures to range from the mid to upper 40s. High temperatures will range quite a bit once again from the mid 50s to lower 60s around Connecticut and Long Island, mid 60s to lower 70s on the immediate coast, and lower to mid 70s everywhere else. Basically much of New Jersey, the Poconos, and the Catskills, and much of eastern Pennsylvania. On Tuesday, a cold front will approach with the threat for a few scattered showers, especially in the evening. Look for low temperatures to range from the upper 40s to mid 50s, and high temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s on the immediate coast and upper 60s to mid 70s away from the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.